Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I wanted to go over a few mistakes that I have made in my fitness journey, and I wrote them all down because if I don't, I'd go on a tangent. I'd just go on forever about so many different things. So this morning I woke up, I said I am going to vlog for this video. Then at the end of this video, I will have a workout for glute activation. What is glute activation? So basically your glutes are always asleep. So in order to wake those glutes up, you are able to use resistance bands like booty bands. Some call them hip circle bands. There's a lot of names for them, but basically they look like, let me go grab them. Well, these are specifically mine. I wanted to show you guys two different kinds. So these are specifically mine. These are the ones that I carry for my clients and for my website. So mine are specifically cotton, and then they have the gummy in the back to hold onto your skin. They're not like the regular, band that is just rubber. Yeah, rubber. So that's just rubber and rolls up whenever you're exercising. So yes, they come in a packet of 3, light, medium, and heavy in resistance. I recommend you using all 3 of them, even if you are like super duper strong, to still use the light so you can get full range of motion on some of your workouts. Because you won't always hit that full range of motion even when you're using the heavy one, if you know what I mean. Like if you're so constricted and limited in the range of motion, then you won't be able to perform that exercise correctly, and you won't get the full benefit of that exercise. So yeah, so I'll be leaving to Disney in 2 weeks, right? Yeah, 2 weeks. I'm making the shirts for my family, so they're all gonna wear Mickey Mouse shirts, and then every family that we're going with is gonna have a different color, so it's gonna be kind of cool. We're light blue, so so baby blue. It's gonna be really exciting, and I intend to blog the whole time that I'm there. So yeah, so let's get down to business and talk about the mistakes. So here are 10 mistakes that I made when starting my fitness journey. Okay, first of all, results do not come fast. So please, please, please remember that when wanting to start your fitness journey, you might have this like false assumption that your journey is going to be quick like the person on Instagram, or it's going to be quick like your friend that's been an athlete for so long, and they have all this muscle on them, or it's going to be, just get that out of your head that it's going to be a quick process, because it's not. And it's okay, honestly. You're meant to love this process. You're meant to really love it, because if you don't, you're just doing another program or you're doing another diet. And you don't want to do another program, and you don't want to do a diet. You want to do a lifestyle. You want to change your lifestyle. You want to wake up in the morning and want to change for yourself. You want to change because you want to be a better you for not only yourself but your family. So please stop thinking that it's a quick result, because you also don't know how long it took for that person on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, on whatever platform you're watching them on, to get those results. You don't know the struggles that this person has gone through, has dealt with. So please remember this process is going to be slow, and you're going to fail, and every single time your body will be more resilient. There's going to be more muscle memory, and you're going to get the results you want if you're just patient. And patient is a huge part of developing throughout this process. You learn to be more patient. Number 2, throw away that scale. Throw away that scale. When I first started my fitness journey, I was 99 pounds. And if I saw the scale go up, I'd hurt myself. When I say I would hurt myself, I would limit my food intake to only coffee and a salad. Okay. First of all, coffee, like drinking coffee in the way I was drinking it, could have really damaged my digestive system, my GI tract, all that stuff that are honestly really, really sensitive when I get older in life. So imagine me continuing this harmful lifestyle and then being, I don't know, 60, 70, and having to deal with all these GI problems because caffeine is a natural laxative. Listen, don't hurt your body. It's beautiful, and you need to feed it things, and you need to eat the rich foods that you are. So go get an in-body test, go get a DEXA scan, go do something else if you want to measure progress in that sense. The biggest questions you should ask yourself is, how do you feel? How does your fitness journey make you feel right now? Do you take a picture and you feel so much more confident? So yeah, throw away that scale. There's different ways of measuring it. The scale is just one way, and that one way honestly varies. You don't know how much muscle or how much fat you have on your body. This one is a big one, and it's something you guys should really think about when you're doing your fitness journey. So your fitness journey has to be for yourself. Your fitness journey has to be for you completely. If any other attachment to anybody else, if there's another reason on why your why is not for yourself, it's not going to be successful. You are going to fall and you're going to get back up, and then maybe the next time around it will be about yourself. But don't make it somewhere where, don't make it something that is for somebody else, if you know what I mean. Don't make it about your parents. Don't make it about your brother. Don't make it about your sister. Don't make it about your best friend trying to get fit. How many times, for those that go to the gym, bring a friend and they ended up not coming, or end up coming for a little bit and they don't really want to be there, or they're not able to have a good happy want to be at the gym. How many of those friends do you have that just go for you because you asked them to? I want to say maybe 5% or 10% actually end up staying at the gym because it didn't start for them. It wasn't something that they wanted to do for themselves. It wasn't something that they found that they needed for themselves. So that's why they become unsuccessful, because it was never for them. It was for somebody else. It was to make you happy. It was to make your family member happy. It was to make their brother, sister, friend, boyfriend, whatever it was, to make them happy. And this has to be solely about yourself. This has to be you, 100% you. You have to find it within to be able to be successful at this, because if not, it's going to be a chore, and you don't want that. Also, you don't make it a physical appearance. Don't make it something that you just want to change because you want to change your physical, because I've been there. I get that part. I was comparing my body to another woman, and that is dangerous. That is a dangerous place to be, because you should never want to compare your body to anybody else's. I know it's hard, especially with Instagram and YouTube and so many other platforms that have beautiful women on there, but you have to remind yourself that, like I just did, I'm worthy too. I'm worthy of going to the gym and working on my own goals. And yes, you can admire another woman's body, but never expect to have the same results as this woman's body, because you don't know, one, what program they're on. You don't know what diet they're on. You don't want to be on a diet anyways. But okay, maybe you do, but so just be mindful of that. Go to the gym for yourself and you will be successful. So don't make that mistake. This is key, guys. This is huge. Nutrition is key. Okay, so I told you guys I used to starve myself and I used to not eat properly. There was so many other things. So when I started my lifting, whatever, I did notice a plateau, and I was like, what the heck? What is going on? So then I met my friends in powerlifting, and I became getting really, really hungry. And I noticed, I started learning a lot about protein and things I just had no idea about. Then I met my friend Jamie, and she explained it very well, because she was another woman, and I was like, wow, this is a lot of information that I know women don't know. some people don't understand that, one, you need carbs. You need carbs in order to be successful, because the carbs are like the little drivers to the protein. So without the carbs, they won't get into your body. Like the protein won't really get into your body. So your body won't be able to recover. So remember that, please, please, please remember that. People will have their opinion, okay? When I first started my fitness journey, my lunchbox was full of food. I was so depressed because I had just ended my engagement, and I was just going through it. But the only thing I had control of was the things that went into my mouth, which was my food, and then what I did after work, and like what my program was. I looked forward to my program. I looked forward to my workout, because it was something that was just like, dang, I have to get this done, and it's gonna take a lot of my brain power. So I'm gonna be in a really happy place for at least this amount of time, you know. So I would come in with my lunchbox full of food, and I would be so excited to eat and, you know, crush my day and so many other things. Like, I was just happy, you know. And some people just didn't understand that, and I've always kind of been a little happy. People didn't understand me. People didn't understand my why I had to bring all my lunch boxes with me, and the why I, you know, cared so much about my health. Like, people didn't get it, and people didn't understand it, and people didn't understand my journey. But I was always committed to sticking to it, because one, I saw how happy these girls were on Instagram, and I saw how happy they looked overall. I just saw how happy they were, and I wanted it. And honestly, doing your fitness journey and doing it right and doing it in the way you love at your own pace is happiness. It's so much happiness, and I will vouch for that 110%. This journey is supposed to be something you love, and you can tell when somebody loves it because they're transparent about everything that they go through. And you can tell in Instagram now. Before I couldn't tell, but now I can. Now I'm able to tell those that might be struggling with even an eating disorder, because I mean, I had one. And you know, you're able to just tell who is really, really being transparent and who's not. This one's a good one too. Okay, so all of these, like, keep in mind, they're all important, okay? They're all mistakes that I made personally and that I hope you learn from. So motivation will come and go. Ooh, no, there's nothing wrong with you. I swear there's nothing wrong with you. I sit here sometimes and I'll be like, I could program, I could do this, or I could go work out. I'm like, I'm a coach. I know this. I need to go show up for myself first. And then I'll be like, but I need a program. And then I'll have this fight with myself. And the key word to this whole debate I'm having in my brain is, I don't have motivation today. I don't have motivation to be like, I can crush this in 30 minutes and I can go and finish my workout in an hour, and I'll be back here in 2 hours, and I'll here to work, continuously work or grow or build or whatever I'm doing for the next hour. You know what I mean? Or in the next 2 hours and 2 hours and a half. So it's like, there's nothing wrong with you, okay? Like, people pretend that it's like, the gym's my second home, it's my temple, it's where my family's at. Yes, I have a ton of friends at the gym, and it is my happy place, it is my temple, it is somewhere where I can take care of my temple. But it's just like anything in life, it is hard sometimes to find that want to go to the gym. Like, but once you go, every single time, I want to say 99% of the time I've gone to the gym and I didn't want to go, I left there so happy, like, literally, like, so glad I went, so glad I got it out the way, so glad this was done and over with. And, you know, just like meal prepping, it's like such a lifesaver, such something. It's the motivation aspect of just life in general. It's okay. And if there's anything that I struggled the most with, it's probably motivation, because motivation is something that you either have to keep up 100% of the time, and that's exhausting, or you develop discipline. And discipline, I think, is the hardest thing to develop. As somebody that loves the gym as a whole, somebody that has probably most of their friends at the gym and everything's surrounded by health and wellness, it's like discipline is the hardest thing overall. So remember, there's nothing wrong with you. Motivation comes and go. Keep it up. But you're not going to keep it up 100% of the time. You have to develop that inner discipline. Write it down. Put it on the whiteboard. Like I have it right here. Like tomorrow's gym, you got to crush it. You got to crush the gym. You got to crush this video. You got to do this workout. Like write it down. Keep yourself motivated. I have like my screensaver is one of my favorite girls, Rachel Dillon. Like she's awesome. My friends, look at Jamie, and she's in my mind and heart all the time lately because she is going through a little bit right now. But she's gonna be so resilient, and I'm praying for her, and she's gonna be good. She's gonna be good. So, I need to frame all these. Pick a diet, pick a program, pick a coach, pick things that one inspire you and one that you can keep up with. Like there's so many diets out there. There's paleo, keto, there's intermittent fasting, there's so many, okay, that you have to give them all a try. You have to try them all out. The only one I've never tried out was keto, and I kind of refuse to try it out because I don't really want to put my body through ketosis. It just doesn't sound natural. But if you guys are successful on it, I'm not gonna take it away from you. Go ahead and stick to it. Stick to one diet, stick to one thing, and see if you like it. And if you don't, out the door. Try something else. You know, just be safe about it. Talk to your doctors about it. If you have any type of like GI problem, you have any type of stomach issues, you have any type of just talk to your doctor if you know, like, you know, you're sensitive to like the change of your diet, which most people are, believe it or not. You might break out, you might because of change of diet, but just stick to one thing and give it a try for like 2 weeks. And if you can't move on. There's so many out there, and you'll be successful on one of them. Workouts. Do workouts that you like. For me, it's lifting. For my friend Cindy, it is cardio. For one of my clients, it is the pool. Do one that you love. Because you don't do weightlifting doesn't mean that you can't find a workout or a workout program that isn't for you. You can find one, and you will find one that you are good at. My client is loving the pool, and she's lost so much weight by just committing to showing up to the pool with me. As easy as that. Just stick to one. If you like yoga, some people like to feel sexy, you know, do that yoga. Make those moves, you know. And if you like strength training, if you like lifting, do it, girlfriend, because we women, we like to feel strong. And although I don't have that want right at the moment to feel super strong like I used to, because I used to lift really heavy, I get it. I get that feeling of wanting to feel strong. Everything has its feeling. I feel like cardio makes me feel free. I feel like when I look at people do yoga, because I couldn't stay still to do yoga, I'm too much of a, move. You're going to mess up, and that's okay too. It comes a lot with motivation, like I talked about. You're going to mess up. You're going to have these days where you didn't end up going to the gym. You didn't find that inner discipline. You didn't find that motivation. You didn't look for a cute like workout outfit because you just couldn't find one, and then you were like I'm kind of tired, I just want to lay in bed, and you're gonna lay there, and then you're gonna end up being like, dang, it's 9 o'clock, kind of late, don't want to go. I'll just wake up tomorrow really early, and then wake up tomorrow and it'd be like 10 p.m. and then you'd be like, wow, I overslept, and then you'd be like, I have so much work to do, and then cut that cycle, cut it, wake up at 10 and go to the gym, be like, oh my god, what I'd like to do, it's like I'll like crush work like here for my clients, and I'll like do content, and I'll like work on things for my brother, and then it will come to my brain and I'll be like, I have to go. If I don't break this cycle, it's just gonna keep going in circles. So break that cycle. Once you fall, realize your BS, and then I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. That's why I said it slowly so I can ask later on. But BS, and then realize that you're BSing, and really, really, really have to stop comparing yourself to others. There's so much non-realness in the fitness industry. There's really people that are really dealing with a lot mentally. There's really not a lot of, you can't say for sure what somebody's going through. Always be kind to people, and remember that you are just as beautiful as this fitness model. You are just as great as this woman, and you don't need to be comparing yourself to anybody. Not to me, not to your friend, not to that woman that has hardcore. You don't know what their nutrition's like. You don't know what they're putting their body through. You don't know what kind of supplement thing they might be using. You don't know a lot of things. It's okay to feel like you're comparing yourself and doing it, but be aware. Always be aware of what you're doing to yourself. If this is something you have to change, start by talking to yourself in a nice way. Start by loving your body. Say thank you for having legs, thank you for having arms, thank you for having fingers and toes and hair and eyes. You know, there's so much to be grateful for with your body, and you have to love it for what it is. You have to just be very upfront and be, like, I love my body and I have to accept it, because this is what's keeping me living. This is what wakes me up in the morning. This is what walks with me. Things that I do that I love my body. So honestly, work out. For me, it's workout, staying committed to my program. But yeah, this is it. These are my 10 things, and you're gonna do great. You're gonna do really good. And at the end of this video, I have my activation from Thanksgiving. This was a video that I recorded on Thanksgiving. You can do this with a band, and you're able to find my bands on my website. So if you're interested, go ahead and go to my website. I'll have it linked underneath. I'll also have a link underneath. I think that's what it's on my website, my IG, and all those things, forms. Go ahead and reach out to me. Best way to reach out to me is honestly email these days. So yeah, I will have to go train now, and I have to go meet a client, but I am here for you any way you need. I'm so happy I got to wake up with you, and